Okay, welcome back, Jebel Ali. In this tutorial, we are going to begin programming our calculator app. Now, we should have finished your layout for your interface. There's mine. And now I'm going to go onto my block section here. Now, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a variable. Okay, so variables in programming are basically like storage locations, and in those locations on a computer you can store values. In this case, we are going to store our first number, our second number, and we're going to store the answer. Okay, so I'm going to click on variables. What we call it in programming is initializing. So I'm going to drag on the first one, and I'm going to give the variable a name. So where it says name, I'm going to type in there, well, let's call it number underscore 1. And I'm going to give it a value of 0. So I'm going to go to math and drag the 0 and connect it at the end. So basically, we're going to start with a variable called number 1, and it's going to have an initial value of 0. Then I'm going to add another variable. So I'm going to initialize another variable. This time I'm going to call it number underscore 2. And I'm going to give it the value 0, just like before. And my third and final variable I'm going to initialize. And that variable is going to be called answer. Okay, so that's going to store, when I've completed my calculation, the answer. And again, I'm going to give it the value 0 at the beginning. So there are my 3 variables. One called number 1, one called number 2, and one called answer. And they've all been allocated the value 0 to begin with. So remember, I got the value 0 from math, just here, and I created my variables by clicking on variables just here and choosing the top block, initialize. And that